Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. Anchor gives you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use right from your phone or computer. Creation tools allows you to record and edit your broadcast so it sounds great. And they even distribute your broadcast for you so that it can be heard everywhere. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. So make sure you download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Hi everyone, I am Damian here, and these are your FET news for today. We are back for season 3 with even more topics to discuss and more guests. So make sure you stick with us all season long because this is going to be a great season. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Conversation Talk with Damian Anderson. That is the new name for my new show. And hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode, okay? Brand new episodes of Future Educators Talk comes out every Wednesday. So make sure you subscribe so you get notified every time there's a new episode out. Also, make sure you follow us on all of our social media platforms. Facebook, go to facebook.com/futureeducatorstalk. Twitter at FutureEdTalk, and on Instagram at Future Educators Talk. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, Future Educators Talk, because we will be going videoing soon. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And hit that notification bell so you know when there's a new episode out, because if you don't, then you're certainly missing out, okay? So that's it. Make sure you listen in to today's episode of Future Educators Talk. We are celebrating Black History Month all month long, and today's Black History Month reading is Shirley Chisholm. During her decades-long political career, Shirley Chisholm established a lot of firsts. A community activist and educator turned congresswoman from the Brooklyn neighborhood of Bedford-Stuyvesant in New York. Chisholm became the first Black woman ever to be elected to the House of Representatives and a founding member of both the Congress Black Caucus and later the Congress Woman Caucus. But perhaps most significantly, just a few years after arriving in Congress, Chisholm became the first Black woman to run as a major party candidate for President of the United States, breaking down barriers and paving a path for people like President Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton. Chisholm was first elected to Congress in 1968, and when she stepped onto the floor of the House of Representatives, she quickly became known not for her race or gender, but for being outspoken and unafraid to fight for what she believed in. Quote, "I have no intention of just sitting quietly and observing. I intend to speak out immediately in order to focus on the nation's problems." In her first floor speech on March 26, 1969, she spoke out against the Vietnam War, vowing to vote against any new military spending. She fought for immigrants' rights, to improve access to education, and to help create the Consumer Product Safety Commission. Quote, "Can you imagine being a Black woman? Can you imagine being a woman and Black in Congress then?" California Congresswoman Barbara Lee, who once wrote for Chisholm, tells, quote, "Some of the men in Congress did not respect her. She just stood out and they didn't get her. But she wouldn't back down. She didn't go along to get along. She went to change things." In 1972, just a few years after being elected to Congress, Shirley Chisholm announced that she was seeking the Democratic nomination for the presidency, running against politicians like George McGovern, Herbert Humphrey, and George Wallace. But while Chisholm admitted that she never expected to win and her campaign was largely symbolic, she ran in order to prove that Americans would vote for a black woman. Quote, "I stand before you today to replicate the ridiculous notion that the American people will not vote for a qualified candidate simply because he is not white or because she is not a male," she told supporters when she launched her campaign. "I do not believe that in 1972, the great majority of Americans will continue to harbor such narrow and petty prejudice." Chisholm's campaign wasn't easy. During the road to the primaries, she survived multiple assassination attempts, sued to make sure she would appear in televised debates, and fought her way onto the primary ballots in 12 states. Though she did not win, in the end, Chisholm won 10% of the total vote at the Democratic National Convention, clearing a path for future candidates that weren't white or male. Shirley Chisholm would have been proud of our achievements. Congresswoman Yvette D. Clarke, who represented part of Chisholm District, tells Mary C. Curtis for NBC News, but she says Chisholm still wouldn't be satisfied. Why, more than 40 years after she earned the Democratic Party primary for President of the United States, this nation has yet to elect a woman of color as president. She would go right to the heart of it because her style, her way of capturing the hearts and minds of Americans was courageous, and it was foresight. Wow. Wow. Very incredible. A very incredible woman, Shirley Chisholm. This is what it's all about, people.
Welcome to Future Educators Talk. Welcome to Future Educators Talk. I am your co-host, Frett.
And I am Damian Anderson.
And today we will, as you can hear, our brand new co-host is not in today. Hopefully you will join us, hopefully either next week or the first Tuesday, or the first Wednesday of March, so hopefully. On today's episode, we will be talking about college wants to attract students. That is the topic. The co-hosts of The View had their thoughts on that. So we just gonna, just hop right into this topic, this heated topic right here.
Yes. So when I first saw this, watching it, I college wants to track students down for not being, for some reason, probably not being in class on time, where they're at. I mean, that to me, that's kind of creepy, quite a little bit, because y'all do not have no right to track us down to see where we are, unless there was like a form or sheets or something that would go around to all students, saying that they was going to do this. But other than that, I mean, they don't have no business of doing this to all students. That's what I feel. So I don't know. I don't know about this. This is like violating, to me, like their privacy. So what you think of this?
Let me to be honest, I don't think they should able to track students because if the students were late to, go to class or go to the dorms and all that, it's the students' responsibility. And plus, college is about freedom. Of course, there are rules to follow by, but the students have a little bit more freedom than they had in high school. So by, the college wants to track their students, it's kind of like they won't be able to get to do stuff that they want to do. Like losing their freedom almost. I mean, that's what college is about. It is about freedom.
Right.
It's about enjoying the 4 years of your life.
Yeah.
It is about basically getting your bachelor's degree or master's degree so that you can succeed in life. Not students. So
yeah,
I just don't know. My first question is, why do they want to track students? That's my first question, is why? Yeah. Why do they want to track students? So that I can get a better understanding. But other than that, I don't think college should be tracking students.
No, they should not. I mean, it's like what they mentioned on The View, the ladies. If they want to show up to class, let them, show up to class. If they don't, then that's just on them. But I would not feel safe at college if they did this, because it would be like on my mind every single day when I leave and go out of my dorm, going outside, going to whatever. I will feel like something like on the back of me, just like somebody is like watching me. They tracking me down of where I am at, and I don't like that at all. I just don't. So they're using, I heard, like some kind of app to do this. So I just don't like it at all. I just don't.
I had a little when you said somebody is watching me, I was immediately thinking about Michael Jackson's song. That song. So thank you for that. So yeah, it goes back to what I said earlier. It's about freedom. I just don't understand why you want to track students. I mean, it's the student's responsibility. If they want to show up to class, that's on them. That's on them. If they want to, go to a sporting event, that's on them. If they want to go or not, that's on them.
Yeah.
If they want to go, if they want to go out to eat, that's on them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
that they want to attract students. They're trying to enjoy their 4 years of their lives, and they're gonna have somebody watching them every move, which sounds creepy and uncomfortable. So
yeah, I would.
I don't even.
I just wouldn't feel safe at all at this school. I just would not. Just ugh.
Plus, they got blue emergency lights on campus. Plus, they got security on campus. So, what's the point of having? What's the point of having someone watching you, and you already have security on campus? You already got the blue lights on campus. That's like everywhere on campus. I'm pretty sure at every college that the A has that blue lights or that blue emergency lights, and I'm pretty sure in every campus of USA has a security or a police officer on campus. So why you need an extra layer of security? Oh, I want to attract students. Why? Because you already got blue lights and you already have security. What else do you need?
Yeah. Now,
I mean, you already got. Plus, on top of that, some colleges has a app where they send alerts of what's going on campus. If it's on not. So, what else do you need?
I don't. This absolutely makes no sense. I just don't get it. It's y'all have all these things, so why in the world are y'all tracking them down by an app? I don't get it. I don't get it. Everywhere they go, makes no sense.
No sense at all. No sense. I mean, y'all already got extra layers of security, so like, what's the point? What is the need to track your old? What's the point? I don't know how many students, but what's the point of tracking? I don't know, about approximately 2,000 students. What's the point?
Exactly. I mean, there's no point.
You're gonna be stressed because you gotta follow every student. Oh, hey, what you doing? Hey, you gotta be on class on time. Make sure you don't do anything that's, doesn't follow the rules. You're gonna be stressed. You're gonna be exhausted. Period.
I came across this article that says other schools they are experiencing with more persuasive tracking, this time tied to class.
What?
This time tied to class attendance. This was the Washington Post. They report that short-range phone sensors and campus-wide Wi-Fi networks are empowering colleges across the United States to track hundreds of thousands of students more precisely than ever before. Yeah. Goes on to say dozens of schools now use such technology to monitor students' academic performance, analyzing their conduct, or assess their mental health.
Goodbye. You're talking about attendance? So, okay. So, answer this question. What if a student...
Exactly.
What if a student has... What if a student, has something going, a family emergency?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want to track them down to see what they're doing? While they going through a rough time? While they trying to heal and feel better so that they can go to school the next day? But no, you want to track them to see how they doing? Really?
Mm-hmm.
But y'all want to boost student academics, right? Okay. All right. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine somebody show up at your door just to see what you're doing.
Yeah, Bill, I will.
Just imagine. And you're like, who are you?
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Oh, I'm trying to see how y'all doing, Make sure y'all not doing anything. Make sure you're doing your homework and everything.
Please. Don't want somewhere.
First of all, why you here? First of all, how you know my address? How you just gonna show up, knock on my door, and tell me, oh, how y'all doing? All this stuff.
Anytime.
I don't got time for that. Enjoy my peaceful world, which is doing the stuff that I want to do. I don't need no administrator to show at my door telling me, oh, how y'all doing, all that jazz. Oh, to make sure I'm doing my homework or not. That's what the parents are here for.
You're absolutely.
I don't need an administrator to tell me, oh, you need to do your homework. We got parents. Hello. How you doing?
Yeah.
I don't. Look.
At any time. I mean,
well, the students will get frustrated. Now, the student going to get frustrated.
Yes, exactly. They are. They are going, because there's no reason of you coming here and quite telling me this. I mean, seriously. It's
like, we already know this. Like, why are you here? I
So,
don't get it.
Like,
I don't get
why
it.
are you here quite telling me this? I mean, seriously, it's just, I don't need to hear it. And so, and like, how, like you said, how did y'all find me? I mean, my address. That's just...
I don't even know. I don't even know. Look. Look.
Yeah.
See. Look. I just don't get it why they want to track students. I mean, let them be. We're not See, now I'm trying. Now I'm about to get frustrated, just like the last episode that we did on the season premiere, just like 2 weeks ago. I'm trying not to get frustrated even more, so trying to keep my calm before I go mad or frustrated, as you will. Yeah. I don't get frustrated by these topics normally, because normally I'll be calm as a cucumber and just, but this episode and 2 weeks ago,
this season topics, they are just unbelievable. It's just, I can't put it to words. It's just,
words cannot explain. Words just cannot explain how these topics are. Hopefully next week, things are gonna be calm. Hopefully by next week. So,
yeah. Now, I'm looking now. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just I was a new co-host was messaging on Twitter, so that's what I was like typing my response to his question. So hopefully in the next, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, hopefully you'll join. I don't know his thing, so
I have it right here. It is I'm gonna just spell it out. It is INTENSE case. Intense case.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can join. Intense cast?
Yeah.
We go test it out. Okay, so I just sent an invitation to him. Hopefully he will join the next 5 to 10 minutes or so. So, before I'm gonna let you go ahead and pick up where you left off.
There he is. Good morning.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
We are so very happy to have you on our podcast.
Yeah, I'm pleased to have you too. Thank you for inviting me. I'm grateful. I appreciate it.
Yes. Everyone, this is our brand new co-host of Future Educators Talk. So everyone, please welcome on Mr. Jude. Can you please pronounce your last name for us?
Yeah, Mr. Jude Chukwuemeka.
All right.
Yes.
We are so very happy again to have you on to join our little family that we have here. So we would like to, and for everyone that's listening, to get to know our brand new co-host, Jude. So will you just tell us about yourself here?
Okay, thank you. My name is Jude Chukwuemeka. Okay, currently I'm an educator in a missionary school, and I'm an emerging media leader in an organization, an international organization known as Center for Social Awareness, Advocacy, and Ethics International, Incorporated, CSA. I'm into education because I believe that education is one of the ways to equip our world, to influence our world. And I believe also that when I talk about being an educator, I'm not just talking about the classroom teacher alone. There is a song that says, I don't know if you know about this philosopher known as Alex. Now, people know him as Aristotle. People know him as a great philosopher and a great teacher. Okay, I want to be known as a great teacher, but not a teacher mainly of classroom environment. I want to be a teacher even outside the classroom. So, in summary, I'm an educator. I'm in media. I'm into media. Okay, and I'm an entrepreneur. Thank you.
So my understanding is over there it's nighttime, correct?
No, this afternoon. Over here is 3:59. Let's just say it is 4 o'clock p.m. So it's still afternoon.
Okay. Oh, okay. Right.
All right. So, all right then. And you said that you are from Nigeria. Is that correct?
Yes, Nigeria. Yes.
Born and raised, or were you just, or was you, did you live there entire life, or?
Yeah, I'm brought up in Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian. By blood, I'm a Nigerian. Everything about me is Nigeria.
So we was just discussing right before you came on. We was just discussing about how colleges, they want to track students everywhere, and we just explain our thoughts on here. And what do you kind of think of this? Colleges wants to track students everywhere that they go. Is this a good idea, or what do you think of this?
Okay. Actually, when I saw the topic in the group chat, in the Twitter group chat, I must tell you, I really had to think fervently about it. Okay, but I think I will not give you a yes, and I will not give you a no. Okay. In other words, I wouldn't say it's good and I will not say it's bad. But one thing I know is that we need to know the intent, the reason behind it. Okay? What is the reason behind tracking students? Again, what is the limitation? I believe there should be a boundary. There should be a point after this particular so time, we are done till another time. Okay? I know that when we're talking about tracking students, I know the first thing that comes to the mind of every person is their privacy.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about tracking students. I think one of the positive or where it should be used, maybe in the classroom setting. Okay, you track student to know if he's in school. Okay, some of our students will leave the house, the parents having their mind that my child is in school, not knowing that the child is maybe went somewhere else. Okay. Also, you need to know when the child is reading and know when the child is studying. When the child is studying, and the performance of the child. This will also let you know what he or she is doing. Okay. Then I think after that you should stop. That's where the boundary now comes in, or the limitation. After the classroom or after the school, I don't expect someone to track me where I'm going to, where I am. Wherever I am, that particular machine or thereabout should stop, and it should continue. People perhaps the next day when I'm in school to know what I'm doing so far. Okay, so that is where I am giving my opinion or suggestion to. But anything apart from this, I think is wrong.
Okay,
it's wrong.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Darren, you want to add to this some more of your thoughts or what you think of this again?
Just like I kind of explained it earlier, to basically recount of what I said earlier. I don't think, college should be tracking students because, students should have that freedom. It's their 4 years of their life. They're trying to get their bachelor's degree or their master's degree. And so by them tracking them to everywhere they go, it just doesn't make sense at all. Because they should be able to have that freedom. And also have that responsibility as well. I don't want somebody to, watch me of every move, watching me every time I go to class or watching me every time I go to my dorm. Mm-hmm. There's already a blue light on campus. There's already security on campus. And there's already an app at some colleges that sends alerts what is happening on campus.
Yes.
I don't need someone to watch me on every single move. I don't.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. And since I'm currently in college, well, at a community college, not at a university, I just, like, when I'm going to my classes, I just hoping that there's like no one like tracking me of where I am, because that is not right. I don't feel safe when someone is like, tracking me or any student, not just me, any student. I don't feel that safe. That makes me like more uncomfortable, and it makes me feel just weird inside.
Scared.
Yes. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you tracking me down? I'm obviously going to my classes. I'm doing what I need to do. You don't need to track me down or other students. I mean, like you said, y'all have security cameras. Y'all have all of this alerts, which I have on my phone.
Right.
This is just ridiculous. This needs to stop. Tracking students, no, just don't do this. Seriously. taking away their privacy. See, I was just. So that's what I feel. That's what I believe. That's my opinion on that. So.
Okay. When we talk about students here, do we mean every student, as in from grade 1 to high school to college? Or is there a particular set of persons who we are categorizing or we're talking about? Because I believe that if we are dealing with the college students, I don't think.
No.
I don't think it's necessary. It's not fair. Bad, okay? When you're talking about maybe high school students, people in the basic grade section, I think there's a need to track them because I don't think they have the power of their own. They don't have the opinion of their own. Probably don't mind the way I'm talking. Probably it might be because of the mindset of the part I'm coming from. Okay, but I think anyone who is still under the tutelage of the parents, okay, there is a need to track his or her movements. Then I believe that by the time you go towards the age of maturity, I mean, probably as they're going they're stepping towards college, I don't see a need to track the child anymore because the time the child has been with you is enough for you to turn up that child. Okay? So I don't see the need why you should track that child. He's matured enough to take care of himself also. But if you are still little, I don't see anything bad from my own point of view to track what a child is doing. In order to correct him or her. Okay, so that's just my take. But in all, it's cool.
All right. I don't have pretty much anything else to say about this. Just a repeat of what I said. This is wrong. This is absolutely wrong. It's ridiculous. This does not. Don't do this to college students. I mean, it's putting more stress on them when you do this. Just adding more stress to their daily life.
But if I may ask, what's the reason behind tracking a child? Because for someone to think of it, come out with an idea of tracking students, I think there is a reason. So what's their reason? What's the plan? What did they plan? What did they plan to achieve? What problem do they want to solve? I don't know if you're getting me. Because I don't think that such thing that such idea is not just a mere idea. I think it came because of a particular problem to be solved. Let's forget about it is bad, it is wrong, it is not good. But can we know the mind of the person that had the idea? What is the plan? What does he or she plans to solve by tracking students? Is it to curb menace, or to? I just want to know. So I don't know if it was. I don't know. I don't want to go beyond. I don't want to go far for the subject matter. But at all means, at every point, is there a need for tracking a child, whether good or bad? Let's we know that it's bad. We don't like it. It's not good. But is there a problem to solve that warrants tracking a child or a student?
Yeah, that was basically what I said earlier. The main reason is why. Why do they want to track students for? So, basically what I said earlier. Why? The main question that we can all three of us can agree on is why they do
exactly.
Going back to what Damian said earlier, is and kind of what I said earlier is they have all this, all this security. What's the need for track students for? What's the need for it? You already have security and everything. Why? So that's basically some of that.
Okay.
Yeah. Is just this episode right here and the first episode, season 3. These topics are just mind blown. It's just this needs to stop. Something needs to change. That's pretty much all I have to say. With this, I don't have anything else to say with this topic. It's just a violation of their privacy, like I said earlier. Is again, you're putting more stress onto the students because they have lots of other things that they are doing, and now they are, wondering who is going to find me wherever I am. I don't feel safe about this with any students. I just don't. So y'all want to add, is there anything else to add with this topic?
No, I don't have anything.
Okay. Me too. I don't have anything.
Alrighty. So that's gonna be it. Now the question of the week is pretty much, is location tracking by your school a violation of the student's privacy? So that's the question of the week. Is location tracking by your school a violation of privacy? We would like to hear from you guys on all of our social media platforms by using the hashtag #FutureEducatorsTalk. So please do that.
Okay.
And
yes, and you can follow Future Educators Talk on all of our social medias. You can follow Future Educators Talk on Twitter at Future Ed Talk Twitter, and make sure you follow us on Facebook and on Instagram at Talk. And also, don't forget to subscribe and tap that bell at Future Educators Talk, because you don't want to miss a brand new episode. So,
yes,
sure you do.
yes. Now, our first episode, where we talk about the black teen who was told to cut off his dreadlocks, we posted a question for you guys that says, why do you think schools don't allow dreadlocks? And we got some comments from that episode, and I'm going to read them. So again, is why do you think schools don't allow dreadlocks? One commented, I can't see it as a safety issue for athletes. May it is an extension of that, but I doubt it. Another one had commented, you know why? It's clearly a race issue, just like hoodies. And another one had commented control. So that was what we discussed on the first episode, was the black teen who was told to cut off his dreadlocks. And we are glad that y'all are commenting on these questions. So keep them coming, because we will be sharing them on the show. So keep them coming.
And this is another reason why this is part of the reason why you should follow us on social media, so that we can do stuff like this, so that we can read your comments during today's.
Yes. So make sure that you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel at Future Educators Talk, because very soon we are going to do videoing for our podcast. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel to see when that happens, and also hit that notification bell as well.
You can follow yours truly, Andrew Frett, on Twitter, on my Twitter page at Aaron_Frett, and you can follow me on Instagram page at @Frett.
And you can follow me on my Twitter page at _Damian Anderson, and on Instagram at the Damian Anderson. And where can people follow you at, Mr. Jude?
Okay. Follow me on Facebook. My Facebook is more of a native name. Okay, let's take Twitter. I'm okay with Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at Jude Icon. Jude Icon. JUDEICON. Jude Icon on Twitter. Thank you.
So, again, we would like to say we are so glad to have you on our podcast, this family, Future Educators Talk. So we are just getting started with this season, episode 2 down. So this, you guys, you will need to tune in to this season, because we are really digging deep into these topics this season. So you really do not want to miss this season to hear our honest opinion about this. So stick around with us.
Yes. So if you thought first season, if you think that the first season was frustrating, just wait for a couple more episodes, because it's like he said, we're digging deep. We're digging even further than we ever before, just like the first 2 seasons.
We're digging even farther.
And also, this season, we're going to have more guests on to chat with us about these particular topics. In some episodes we will. So tune in. Make sure y'all tune in.
Without further ado, because I have to run errands. Without further ado, this is the end of the episode of this second episode of season 3. So I am your co-host,
and
Andrew Frett.
I am Damian Anderson. And everyone, welcome Mr. Jude to our family.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so much delighted and pleased to be in this wonderful family, Future Educators Talk. I'm happy. Thank you. I appreciate.
And this is Future Educators Talk. We hope you have a fantastic Tuesday.
Don't just listen to Future Educators Talk on your smartphone. Continue the conversation online. Like us on Facebook. Be a part of the conversation by telling us what you think. Join us on Instagram for behind-the-scenes content. And follow along on Twitter to stay up to date with what's happening on our podcast and beyond. It's you who keeps Future Educators Talk going. So like, comment, share, and connect everywhere with us. You get social. Let's listen.